Oh, stage 3 pick'ems. We made it. We did it. We're back. We had so much fun with the first one.
How many did you get in stage 2?
That would have been a really good thing to look at before we started recording this. It wasn't many, though.
Okay.
I actually haven't looked at my Steam Deck
That's
yet.
right. The people in the Discord will know.
Yeah.
I managed 5 in the first stage, and I managed 3 in the second stage.
Oh, good for you.
So I'm out of the running for the diamond. But
That's a shame. It's a shame. What are you going to do?
Gold's good.
Gold is good.
The price of gold is up.
It's cruising.
Yes.
Even silver these days is quite a kick.
So, guys, again, this is not PickEms advice. This is 2 guys talking about the PickEms and maybe talking through some of the matches. But there is something that we need to let you guys know out the gate. If you are watching this video, you have an opportunity right now to get into the Talking Counter Discord before the PickEms are locked and official going into tomorrow's matches. If you head over there, you can go into a giveaway to win a Wooting 60HE V2 keyboard. Now, we are partnered with Wooting throughout the course of the major, and we are giving away some paraphernalia. So if you would love to be able to get into that, you need to join the Discord. And how to win, once you're in there, you will find the Wooting-giveaway channel. In there, you will fill out your pick'ems into a Google form link below. And each correct pick you get in stage 3 will operate as a raffle ticket. And then we will draw from however many raffle tickets that you've been able to accrue based on how well you do in the pick'ems to see if you can win the Wooting keyboard. So thanks to Wooting, and give it a go. Get in there.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that.
Great.
Now, once again, I need to reiterate, a vehicle to have a conversation. That's a very important concept of this particular pick'ems video.
We like being wrong around here.
Yeah, we love being wrong, actually.
So we know what the opening matches are. Jason, do you want to read those out for everybody playing at home?
Yeah, let me, I forgot I need to do this really quick, just so everyone can see it, because we're cutting things off, so I'm going to make the graphic look a little bit weird, but that's all good, so everyone can see. Opening matchups, Furia Navi, Vitality Phase, Bait Falcons, Imperial Mongols, Mao's Paravision, Spirit Liquid, Passion G2, Pain 3D Max. There's some bangers in that.
Yes, there are. Now, just quickly, people might be wondering why the teams that went 3-0 in the last stage are playing as the two highest seeded teams from this stage. The way that it works at the major, this is to mitigate if we're getting to the 2-2 games and having the best teams play against each other.
Yeah.
Right. The 8 teams who were auto-birthed by our VRS ranking to this, which were Furia, Vitality, Falcons, Mongols, Mao's, Spirit, G2, and of course Pain. They're seeded off of November's VRS ranking from 1 to 8. And then the teams who made it from stage 2 into stage 3, based off of their placement, whether it's 3-0, 3-1, or 3-2, have a buckholes adjustment that will then decide their seed. So that's why Navi and FaZe go in at seeds 9 and 10, because we do 1 versus 9, 2 versus 10, etc., all the way down to 16. So that's why they look pretty stacked for the first round of play. Do we think, though, that the warmed up teams from stage 2 are still going to cause issues in the opener? Because that's going to be a huge indicating factor onto who can go 3-0 and who can't.
Yes, but I think you can have a little bit more confidence in the teams that are coming in to start at a higher level. Right? Like, they're not like really teams that you have question marks about the way that I did about, like, when Navi came into stage 2, is like, I haven't seen them, and the last time we saw them, they were gross at Chengdu.
Okay. But what about like Falcons?
I mean, they've been placed in top 3. I think they're going to come in fine. I think Bait is a particularly difficult best-of-1 opening game opponent.
Bait beat them in a best-of-1 in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mao's Paravision? Like, Mao's always feel like a safe pair of hands, but what do you feel like, James?
No, I think Mao's is going to trounce them.
Okay,
I think this. Okay, yeah, go on.
Let's go back the other way.
Yeah.
Then, are there any games where the favorite will not win their opening? 3D Max Pain?
What's the definition of favorite? Because Pain is the higher seeded coming into stage 3, so and technically they're the favorite.
Yeah.
But I think 3D Max is actually the better team, so that is what I would point at and say that's probably that has a high chance of an upset. Let's see what else we got in here. Imperial Mongols, depending on whichever way you want to look at that. Technically, Imperial probably has a pretty good chance to upset Mongols coming in with controllers and just, whatever that team's going to look like. Bait's got a decent chance against Falcons, because I don't think Falcons hasn't hit that point where the safe pair of hands point. They're not immune to upsets in any way.
We're still a little bit scared with them in the server, aren't we? I think one of the positives going on for Pain right now is I'm pretty sure they banned Train. And that's a map that 3D Max have been wanting to go into. It's obviously a best of 1. So 3D Max ban Barrage, Pain ban Train. Those are the permanent. I think Ancient's going to go out. Neither team wants to play that. Probably going to find ourselves on a Inferno or a Nuke, most likely, between those two teams. Look, I like 3D Max. I would back 3D Max in here if it was up to me.
I'm happy to go with that. I think Pain is going to be better than most people expect. One other thing they have going for them is they changed Snow's positions back to things that are more normal.
More
for him.
rotator,
More things that he wanted from the get-go. So, and he's been playing really good in those roles. He's like deserved now the change of roles. He's like the fucking stare of Pain.
I'm not a Pain hater. I just think that the pace at which I watch 3D Max play Counter-Strike in a best of one can be very overwhelming.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
in that game there, I would be locking in 3D Max. Passion UA versus G2.
G2's going to win that one.
Okay.
I think so.
Last time we saw G2 play was a while ago now, wasn't it?
I can't even remember, to be honest with you.
Chengdu, they beat... I think they beat 3D Max and someone else, but they lost to Vitality and lost to Furia.
Fair play.
So they lost to two very good teams.
Number one, number two.
Was it FaZe they beat? Let me have a look.
That would make sense.
Because they did, like, you know, they did lose those games 0-2, but G2 have a really weird head-to-head with Furia. It's actually really fun. I hope we get it again at the Major so people can hear about it.
I have a lot of confidence in G2 with Saw behind them.
Oh, it was Virtus Pro. Excuse me. They beat Virtus Pro, but they lost a map to Virtus Pro, which was Overpass.
Yeah.
So, so beat 3D Max, beat Virtus Pro, lost to Furia, lost to Vitality. You have G2 still over Passion?
Yeah, I think G2's. I have so much confidence in G2 to come in and not look terrible. You know, I don't think they're going to get the summoning sickness. I've been playing too much Magic.
Summoning sickness. Alex is infecting everybody at the moment. Alex is scoring, loving the Magic.
But here's a fun one: Liquid Spirit.
Is it fun?
Is it crazy if I think Liquid's going to win that?
It's not crazy. You're allowed to predict whatever you want, Jason.
I know, but
Is this what you
it's a little bit of copium, but if we get the Liquid that just played Astralis, and then you get the Spirit that has looked like, you know, whatever Spirit has looked like for the past few events, not being able to put shit together with new players coming in that don't seem comfortable and don't seem like they know how the team likes to play, Liquid can win that game.
How's this sound, though? Last time these two teams played, Twist was still in Liquid and Zontix was still in Spirit.
Ooh, spicy.
So they haven't played with the new complexions of their rosters.
Yeah.
I think Matt...
And the other side is Donk can just actually win that game.
Yeah. Map pool-wise, though, I think it's going to be okay. Like, for Liquid, I feel that they're not going to feel like they get a bad map, but it might feel that way after they get a hiding. But
yeah.
You going to go with Liquid?
We don't have to.
You can. Look, it's not
Are you
us.
going to make an argument?
It's mainly you.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing here. Yeah.
I'm just here along for the ride.
Oh, sure.
Do you know, like, Spirit have played so few maps in the last 3 months that there's no data for, like, a couple of their maps. Like, there's 0 maps played on Train, 2 maps played on Overpass, so it doesn't have, like, the percentages on HLTV.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know they don't play Inferno.
You know what? I am going to swing for the fences. I'm going to take Liquid to win that game. I'm going to go for the upset. We know there's going to be a couple in this stage. I think Spirit's looking particularly weak. Liquid have that stage 2 buff where they've been warmed up and acclimated into the environment. Obviously, the X factor here is Donk because that's just unreasonable. But I'm going to take Liquid to win that one.
Okay, I will let you go for it. I just want to offer up so that it's on the record. You don't change your opinion.
Okay.
I just want to say that I think that obviously there could have been an overzealous approach to add too much firepower into this team, but they've had much more time to get practice in and acclimatize the roster. The biggest issue is coming in cold, but I think that Spirit are going to look the best they've looked since Tanira's joined the team at this event.
Okay.
I think this will be where we get to see what they're not truly capable of, but more of the expectations.
We're going to see him taking steps in the right direction.
Yes. So I just want to get that on the record. I think Spirit would win that, but I'm happy for you to put Liquid. That's fine.
I'm just going to take the bias. It's my pick'ems. I do what I want.
Yeah. Mouse Paravision.
I'm taking Mouse. I think Mouse is going to smoke. I'm thinking like this is like a 13-3, 13-4. And I've been impressed with Paravision, but I think this is the reality check now for old mate James.
Do you feel like, though, that Mouse have had to go back and look in the mirror and go, boys, like, what do we have to change to actually get across the line? Because
I think they've been in that mood for like a year, you know?
Sure, but like, so their last game was in Chengdu. They lost in the 3rd place, decided to Falcons. So that doesn't count, right? Well, it does, but
it all counts. It just, you know.
But before that, their loss was to Vitality 2-1.
I think Mouse is really good. I think Mouse is a really good team.
Actually, if you listen to this, Jason, these are their last slew of matches. 2-1 lost to Falcons, 2-1 lost to Vitality, 2-1 win over Furia, 2-1 win over Vitality, 2-0 over FaZe, 2-0 over FaZe, 0-2 against Falcons, 2-1 over Navi. Yeah,
they're not losing this game, I don't think. Mongols, Imperial. No, this is a coin toss. I'm going to take Imperial. Just, I don't know.
This is where I would take form.
Which would be Imperial.
Well, yeah, just hot and form. And for Mongols, I think when Controllers was first there, they had honeymoon, right? Because it was like, oh, teams don't really know what to expect. We don't have Senzu. They're probably underestimating us a little bit because we lost our X Factor player. And now I think Mongols will be, unfortunately, because it's going to suck for Asian spots. They won't lose a spot, but they'll lose one in stage 3.
Yeah.
So I think that it's, unfortunately,
I'm leaving my heart open to be surprised by Mongols.
I would like that too.
I'm leaving it open to the fact that they can recover the loss of Senzu at this major and put a decent showing out there.
Well, because it's not like the rest of the players are bad. Like, I think that 910 is a bit spotty, but he can be very good.
Yeah.
Like Mazinho, I like Blitz. I got nothing against Controllers either. He's kind of the GOAT or someone. Or something.
In a way.
Yeah. But there are a few names from stage 2 that I think can upset in stage 3 because of the form factor.
Yeah.
Bait versus Falcons, that was one of them. This is, I think, is veto dependent. I'm going to check the veto for this.
What do you got in the vetoes on this one?
Well, I feel like if Bait let it go to Ancient, they ain't winning that, Chief.
Okay.
If they're able to get... I don't even think they're winning Mirage either, though, to be real with you. Let me just see if I can get this up right now.
I would love a Bait upset just for the fun of it. This is where I like. I mean, this is stage 3, so in theory we'd all like to change it. This is where I like the best of 1 to cause some chaos. Like this would be a chaos causing upset for Bait.
So this is where the veto, just for people, is important to understand how this works. So for the initial 2 stages, your opening seeds determine who decides Team A or Team B, right? So because Falcons are the high seed, they decide if they want Team A or Team B, and most of the teams who have been high seed have picked B, because what that does is...
Don't you pick B in the series and A in the best of ones?
They're even going B in the
best of ones as well?
In both, because I think that's the way it goes anyway, is because they let... Like, let's say that I know we're going to whittle it down to 2 maps. Like, so veto order, I'm making you ban 2 first.
Yep.
So, like, let's say that I make your Bait, I make you ban 2 maps first. The 2 maps you're going to ban first are going to be Nuke and probably Dust 2, right? And then me as Falcons can come in and go, okay, we don't want to play Overpass because that's our perma. We're going to get rid of Train because we don't have a great win record on that. And we suck at Inferno because of Kiyosuke, right? Yeah. Well, not anyway. Sorry, Kiyosuke. I think
that was a shot that just slipped out. Yeah, you got
a cool dude,
there,
Maxim. Yeah. But that was more anyway.
That's all right.
I'm not taking shots. So then now, what that means is you for Bait get to pick the final map between Mirage or Ancient, right? And then you go and as Falcons, you're happy with either of those, probably.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, you pick Ancient, we start CT side.
Yeah, you're planning for them picking Mirage, and if they pick Ancient, you're just laughing.
Well, yeah, because imagine if so that, and I think both teams have a pretty competent Mirage. There's obviously different tricks that can be played in the veto. You can be able to force their hand on other maps there. So with that in mind, Falcons on Ancient or Mirage.
It's a really deadly best of 1 team. I'm telling you that right now. This Bait squad.
What is it? What's the setup? Kyo, Short, Nico, Con. Tess A, kicks and B.
I'm just mentally talking myself into an upset pick here again.
Well, there has to be a couple. Just logic dictates.
Yeah.
Or history dictates.
Let's rock and roll with an upset. I'm feeling frisky. Yeah.
Yanko's fucking pulling his hair out right now.
I know, but I'm not there with. I know Falcons is one of the best teams in the world, and when they get to series play, I don't really have any doubts they'd be able to handle this team. But I feel like in a best of 1, in the first best of 1 of the major, I feel like this Falcons team is I put them in the same category as Liquid.
Modestly going to drop a 1.8 rating.
You're really susceptible to a best of 1 upset.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Fine. So then next is FaZe versus...
I don't feel good about it.
It's all right. We can return to it.
I'm going to percolate.
FaZe versus Vitality opening game. FaZe versus Vitality at EPO was fire.
I'm picking Vitality, but it's because this one's hard because I'm picking Vitality. I'm not gonna overthink it. But there is that element. This is where it does get to that stupid nebulous unquantifiable stage 2. You're warmed up, and that's all I have to go on with FaZe. If I wanted to do win conditions, I'm thinking the only way FaZe win this is because they just caught that hot streak. They got some momentum. Now they have some trust, and they're gonna come in and look good.
Yes,
but I have no actual Counter-Strike reasons to pick them to win.
Yes, but it's FaZe and it's majors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. They're due for some magic. I've already done enough. I've picked enough upsets at the moment.
Okay,
I'm going to go with Vitality. I'm going to put some trust in the best team in the world.
Okay, fine.
Furia Navi.
Overpass train, ancient gone. Sorry, I'm just looking at probably get rid of Inferno as well if you phase. So I think I don't want to. If phase leave,
You're gonna talk yourself into it as well.
if phase leave Nuke in the pool, I don't see him. Like if it's between Dust 2 and Mirage versus Vitality, I think phase have a small chance in hell. If somehow Nuke slips in, are they going to ban that as well? Are they going? They surely don't. You don't leave Overpass in.
You could.
Why would you? What would you be thinking? You're banning Train. They're banning Ancient. You should probably ban Nuke as your third ban. But your Inferno's also pretty mid-phase. Oh, I won it 3 times.
Let's be real. Like, FaZe looked terrible outside of, snapping in for stage 2. And who knows what they're going to look like going into stage 3. Like, I'll tell you what, they're not beating Vitality if Brokey plays the way he did in stage 2.
Okay, so let's say this, right? Let's say that we'll go through that veto situation again, right? So FaZe have to ban first. They ban Train and Overpass. Then Vitality come and they remove Ancient. They remove Mirage. And then they remove Dust 2.
Didn't sound confident.
Which then forces you as FaZe to pick between Inferno or Nuke. Can you see FaZe beating...
Not on Nuke. I could see him beating on Inferno. Because Inferno can play out snowball-y sometimes.
But Vitality get to pick side. So it could start T side.
Yeah.
As much as...
Again, I struggle to find like a true Counter-Strike reason to pick FaZe outside of saying it's FaZe of the majors.
Yeah, my vetoes could also be way off too. Yeah. There's so many other options. Okay.
Furia Navi.
The last time I remember seeing them play was TWC Grand Final where the Furia reverse swept them.
Yeah, but that's also not the Navi that, showed up here at this event,
that's true. But Furia got better since then.
Who did Navi beat in stage 2? FlyQuest first. Who was the second?
They beat Bait in the 2-0 and they beat Imperial on Mirage in the best of 1.
Okay, so they didn't have the strongest competition either.
Furia on a 7-match win streak. The last time they played was the TWC final, where it was the reverse sweep. 13-8 Nuke, 13-5 Dust 2, 13-1 Train to close the series.
I'm taking Navi.
It could be Train. Train.
Train would be a fun map. Because that's the map they battered FlyQuest on, and they looked awesome on it.
And Furia like Train too.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
That I like.
I might go back and change this Bait Falcons pick.
Okay. That's fine, Jason.
I do think there's a lot of potential for an upset, but I forgot that this is Nico's major.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. What does that give us if we go with your Preds round 1 and round 2?
If we go for these round 1 Preds, it gives us in the 1-0 games Vitality 3D Max, Falcons Liquid, Mao's Imperial, G2 Navi. In the 0-1 games, it would be Furia Passion.
Oh, yeah, Navi winning.
Yeah.
Oh my giddy aunt. Okay, sorry. Yep.
Mongols, Paravision, Spirit Bait, Pain FaZe. Now, if I wanted to just show you guys what this would look like, because not all of you are the insane people picking Liquid upset Team Spirit, if we switch that around...
It doesn't change much.
Doesn't change much.
No. Not hugely anyway.
But
okay.
I'm swinging for the upset, baby.
Fair enough. So I reckon finish this rung so you can see what you think are going to be your 0-3s and your 3-0s, and then from there.
And then from there we have the chit chat.
Yeah.
So Vitality 3D Max, I'm gonna pick Vitality.
Okay.
Falcons Liquid, I'm just gonna pick Falcons to take that.
This is where it's deep down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Mao's Imperial is gonna be Mao's. G2 Navi.
Oh,
I went from not believing in Navi in stage 2 to I'm just I can believe in this.
Okay.
Fury is going to be Passion. Paravision. Ooh.
That's my boy.
I'm picking Paravision to beat Mongols here. Spirit Bait.
Okay.
FaZe Pain. I'm taking FaZe.
Oh, I thought you said the Pain weren't that bad, Joseph.
They're not that bad.
Okay.
But I feel bad that I have them 0-2 now.
And now you get to decide your 3-0s and your 0-3s.
Passion's an easy one to throw in the 0-3.
Oh!
I know. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. Bait. I picked Passion.
Okay.
Yeah. I did that in a veto once as a coach.
Pain Mongols.
Thinking I was picking the veto, but I was actually picking the mat.
Oops, can't take that back.
No, you can't take those back. Pain.
Pain win.
Yeah. I think
Mongols 0-3, Passion 0-3.
That really hurts. That's a lot of love in the 0-3.
You just had to open them for oh no, you wanted to have.
I'm keeping my heart open to be surprised.
But right now you're using some form of logic.
Yeah. Which is rare.
It didn't help me in the last stage. Vitality Falcons 2-0 game.
That's spicy.
That is juiced.
Yeah, I am going to take Vitality to win that, though.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Mal's Navi. Ooh.
Jason, you have to take Matt, surely, don't you? Torji on home soil versus Flashy. No, wait,
Bro.
Flashy's in Liquid. Never
Flashy's
mind.
in Liquid, it's
Flashy
all right.
used to be on Navi, guys. That's
Yeah.
why I got super G'd.
Yeah.
Don't take. Actually, I shouldn't say anything. Make your own choices.
I really want to go for Navi.
You're so Navi pilled. Do it, bro.
Dude, I am. I got really blade pilled during this stage.
Do it.
Yeah. Think so. Oh, feels good. Does feel good.
He likes the yellow logos.
Yeah. The Vitality one seems like it's too easy, though, right? It seems like it's too pretty. Like that. I feel like, that team going, I don't know.
Yeah, but here's what I'm going to say. This event to them will be the Viagra they've been missing all season.
That's what I was saying coming into it. I said so many people picking Furia to win it. I'm like, guys, Vitality surely is just going to blow everything
gonna
out of the
rock
water.
hard for
Yeah,
this. If their mental
they've been
hasn't been
waiting for this
perfect-
event since Austin.
Exactly. They let their foot off the gas a bit. I'll be the first to admit it.
Liquid 3D Max in the 1-1 game.
Ooh, it's a best of one. I'd go the.
I know you'd go 3D Max.
Yeah, but you have to support Elige.
It's not even that. I actually think that I think Liquid. I said two things before the major. I said I think Liquid's going to have a better major than FaZe, and I said Liquid's going to make playoffs. I think I said they make the quarterfinals.
Yeah, but
I guess I don't have to adhere to those things.
No,
this
you
point, But I have faith.
Furious Spirit, Juicy,
Furious gonna
G2,
win that. Taking Fury to win
Paravision.
that. I really like Spirit is my Navi of this stage. I don't have faith in Spirit for some reason.
Okay, they haven't done anything too. I'm just
Yeah.
banking on
FaZe is going to beat Imperial. G2 is going to beat Paravision.
Ooh.
This one sucks because this is the game where it's like, can I just have one glimpse of G2 before I make this prediction?
Right.
And you fucking can't do it.
Yeah, Chengdu was. Yeah, well, losing to Vitality and to Furia and Chengdu is tough. It's tough. Oh, and also the game they played against Vitality Hunter was sick.
Yeah.
So that it counts even less.
Yeah.
Still counts, but
It counts.
Yeah.
Just less.
okay. What's your
Liquid
2-1
3D
games?
Max. Liquid 3. I haven't picked it.
Oh.
I'm really struggling with this one. 1-1 game. You know what? Fuck it. Ride or die. Shout out to Liquid fans out there in the audience. All right, 2-1 games. Now we're in a series play. Best of threes from here on out.
Hunter versus Nico.
Hunter versus Nico.
Mouse versus Liquid. Surely you have Mouse, bro.
Yeah, Mouse has to win that one. Mouse is going to beat Liquid there.
And you've got to have Furia over FaZe in a best of three.
Ooh, do I though?
In a best of three.
Do I though? But this is where they've warmed up now. They're 2-1. They've taken their loss early on in the opening game against Vitality. Now they're getting their swagger back.
Furia can flex map pool.
Yeah,
Molotov versus Brokey.
Yeah, but FaZe at the major.
Yeah, if they get the playoffs, which they still could. I'm not ruling them out from making the playoffs, but
All right,
I'm just looking at the
let's
head-to-heads.
be a little bit more logical with this one. Okay, I have that there. I'm gonna have Falcons beating G2. Falcons through 3-1. Mouse is through 3-1. Fury is through 3-1. Okay, wouldn't be a fucking major stage without FaZe going 2-2. 1-2. Bait's gonna beat 3D Max.
Oh, Jason, you don't know what matchup could be possible. Imagine Liquid FaZe 2-2 game.
You think we can work it out that way? Let's see if we can find a
I
way
hope we
to
can
it.
rig it.
Let's see. Oh, it's already G2 Liquid up here though right now.
No, but you haven't
It'll change.
populated
That's
it.
right. It'll change.
3D Max Bait. They already played Bait 1.
I know, but yeah, let's go Bait. I don't want any fuck Moseses out there in the fucking interviews.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
And he's done a good job. He's intimidating at MPL. Spirit's going to beat Pain.
Correct.
Paravision beats Imperial.
Oh, well, it's not FaZe versus Liquid.
It's not
Fucking
FaZe-
scrap the whole thing.
How would we get FaZe
I
versus
don't know.
Liquid?
At this point, someone make it happen.
Let's do that. No, you couldn't do that.
There has to be a way, though.
It has to be a way. No, can't do that.
That's right. It'd be earlier in the piece. But regardless, G2 Bait, Liquid Paravision. Imagine if Jay makes the playoffs.
I
Let's
know
fucking
it'd be
go.
insane, but
FaZe,
I'm taking Liquid to win that too. Just this one's pure bias.
Okay.
That one's pure bias.
Fair enough.
G2 Bait. I'm gonna take G2 to win that. FaZe Spirit.
That's where boys become men.
Pow.
Jason.
No donk in the playoffs.
Okay, so
No donk in playoffs.
so you've done the simulator.
I've done the simulator.
Now, what you would be putting into your pick'ems would be Vitality Na'Vi 3-0.
Yeah.
Then the 6 teams you would pick going through 3-1 or 3-2 would be Falcons, Mouse, Furia, G2, Liquid, FaZe.
Yeah.
And your 0-3s would be
Passion Mongols.
Mongols. Now, Is there anything that looks wrong that you would want to change out of any of this? Like, because you don't have to abide by the simulator when you put it in. You could say, I really don't think X team are going to make playoffs. This team will.
Well,
or you like this?
Nothing necessarily looks wrong, but obviously there is a
this isn't going to be perfect.
There's a
prediction.
distinct liquid bias in some of these selections that I think has gotten them in.
So would you replace Spirit with Liquid?
I think that would be the obvious change that you could make to improve, to maybe not improve, but to more people will have Spirit in the playoffs over Liquid.
Oh, well, let's fill out your pick'ems now.
Okay.
You just run the simulator. We talk through some matches. We talk some veto.
Oh, God. I like the 3 O's and the O3. I'm going to stick with that for sure. So I had Vitality. Hey, okay.
We're in.
We're in. All right, we got it.
Vitality,
So,
Na'Vi.
Vitality and Na'Vi. The yellow logos are going to go in.
Okay. So much faith in Na'Vi.
I know, dude, but it felt good watching them. This like it doesn't worry me.
Okay.
You know?
Fair enough.
Passion's going to go here.
Yeah, the Mongols as well.
Mongols is going to go here.
You don't have to adhere to this. You could change any of that. Oh, yeah.
I know. I want to get them in, and I'm going to see how it feels.
Okay.
You know? Falcons, Mouse, Furia, FaZe. I had Liquid.
Yeah. And you had
And
G2.
G2.
So G2 is a question mark. You could swap Liquid or G2. Like the 3 teams at the end there, hugely up for debate.
Yeah, very much so.
The others is what we hope for.
Yeah.
Na'Vi as a 3-0 is not bad either because like they could also not make it.
Yeah, I think, and also, well, Na'Vi would be the one that would bum me out is if Na'Vi like they very much could lose a round like a map, right? They could lose a best of 1, they could lose a series, they could just go through 3-1, and we really only have the initial stage and 3 days of which to go off of how Na'Vi played.
The concerning game for Na'Vi should be their second match because the first they'll be well prepped for. So in the simulator, what did you have as the second game?
Na'Vi Furia was the first one, and then they would play G2 in the second one.
Okay, so that's where you would. I guess Blade strikes me the type of guy who would have ran the simulations too and looked at all possible outcomes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he probably has. He's been living in the multiverse.
yeah, he'd make a good Rey Mysterio or whatever that Marvel character's name was. Doctor
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio is a wrestler, isn't he?
Yeah, but there is it's the Jake Gyllenhaal, Mysterio. He was in the Spider-Man movie. That's when you're talking about.
Maybe.
I think. Anyways, Na'Vi Mouse would be a tough game. I think that's the upset I have them getting through on, is beating Mouse in that 2-0 game.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Na'Vi against G2.
Okay.
The real question is, do I really want to ride or die with Liquid like this?
Look,
That's the big question. That's the question everyone's
we don't know
asking.
how many you got right in stage 2.
It's probably like 3.
Well, you could check now, couldn't you? Because
I did it through my Steam Deck. I couldn't log into Steam. Steam's not letting me log in Budapest.
That's fine.
So I did it on my Steam Deck.
Okay. What are you changing here?
I feel like the easiest. I'm really worried that this Spirit thing is like going to backfire on me. You know, like not having Donk in the playoffs, not having him getting through. That one kind of stresses me out. But they have looked like crap. I don't really necessarily have faith that they are going to rebound.
That's fine. You don't have to. No one. But are you don't have to lock this in for the purpose of the video.
I feel like this is too clean. I feel like this is too many of like the big orgs and the big names that we talk about. Like this is like name value pick'ems, right? Like this is like
you're like, it's a major
because I know the names of the organizations. They've been around for a long time. It's the major. All the top teams are going to get through. It's never the fucking case.
Yep.
There's always something crazy. But of all these teams here, like which are I guess the only ones that would cause the upsets would be like 3D Max, Bait, and
Paravision could.
Paravision. I mean, the fact that James has gone to this point with 4 major rookies is actually, this is their second LAN as well. When he was giving an interview, he was just like, not only is it their first major, it's only their second LAN. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, let's do this. Let's try and let's get frisky. I'm going to take G2 out. I'm going to take Liquid out.
Okay. You leave FaZe.
I'm going to take FaZe out for the moment.
Okay.
If we threw in 8.
Okay. So a best of 3s is where I think Bait are going to have a tough time.
Yes.
They would need to get through by playing against a Paravision or a more comparable opponent. If they're going up against any...
Where did I have them taking a loss? Oh, I have them losing in round 1, Falcons.
If they're going up against any elite team in a progression game, I think the holes in their map pool will start to show.
Yeah, but if they play off against a G2...
Yes, that is possible.
A FaZe...
That's possible.
Yeah. Because I think the top teams are going to come through and look pretty good right out of the gate.
Like always, right?
Just all right. Here's the thing. I think FaZe is gonna have us on a roller coaster. I'm gonna keep them out. I think stage 3 is gonna be bad.
You're hooked, bro. That's like your fucking
You think it's
crocodile
crazy?
or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
No, I don't think it's crazy. Bait took bait out.
I know. I want him in there, but you sold
I'm
me
not
on the
trying
best.
to.
I know
I'm
you're
just-
not trying to, Chad. It's just a natural thing that happens in conversation. 3D Max is gonna make it through. Sticking that one in. Payne's gonna make it through.
Whoa.
I know. That was just for fun.
Okay.
I just had a good time with that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm thinking too much.
Okay.
Ride or die a little bit. Go with the instincts.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I think too. I thought too hard about last time, and it was too fucking wrong.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. I want one. I guess Liquid's kind of my upset pick to make it through, aren't they? Let's put FaZe in there.
Okay.
Because FaZe get to a 2-2 game against a bait. I think they win. Well, they're beatable, but I think like that's where FaZe becomes FaZe.
Okay.
You throw them in a 2-2 game against Spirit against G2, FaZe becomes FaZe.
Okay.
That's when they get out of bed in the morning, Chad.
I like it.
All right. So this is
that's
what we're
yours.
doing. Lock it in.
All right.
Lock it in. It feels good.
All right.
Feels great.
Do you want me to populate mine right now?
Yeah, I'd like to see what
Mine's
you
gonna
do.
be off field.
Okay.
So either you could. Is there like a refresh button, or is I don't know what's
I
going
could
on.
refresh. I didn't save anything, so yeah, we can just
That's
go right
fine.
back.
All
Here's,
right, cool.
here's your pickups.
Okay. Vitality Mouse 3-0.
Ooh, nice call.
I went safest pair of hands in the business.
Sure.
Give me Falcons. Give me Furia. Give me Fuel. Give me Fire.
I know that felt like it should be a song. Yeah.
Give me Spirit. Give me Navi.
All right. Have you done these already, or are you just doing these on the spot at the moment?
I did them, but I didn't do simulator. I just filled it out off of instinct. Give me G2. I was big on G2 earlier in the year, and I'm going to stay big on G2.
That's fair.
I'm happy to be wrong. And finally, let
Liquid's
me
over here.
sniff that copium. Give me FaZe.
Yeah.
I just want all the big names in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now, in the 0-3 department, I kind of liked what you were cooking up there.
The Mongols.
Yeah.
Do you want to put them in there?
Put the Mongols in there, and then put Pain in there.
Oh. All
Wait,
right.
Imperial's playing who in the opening round?
Imperial plays Mongols. They have another one of those matchups, like they did with MIBR in stage 2, where it's just kind of like flip your coin.
Yep. All right. I might make some changes, but this is roughly what I'm going to go for.
Okay.
And it's not based off of logic. It's based off of what will give the best playoff bracket.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's all it's based off.
Beautiful.
Remember, this is not PickEms advice.
Not pick advice in any way. Good luck with your diamond coins.